Hi there, hello, how are you? I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day so far. I have ADHD. I don't think that's a secret to literally anybody. I get comments all the time that I talk too dang fast. But I have found some pretty sweet strategies in order for me to keep my house clean and organized, which is not a common ADHD trait. We are usually messy, cluttered, and overwhelmed with our space, and these tips aren't just for people with ADHD. They're essentially shortcuts or tips and tricks to get your house in order when you don't have a whole lot of time and energy to dedicate to it, which feels like everybody, really. It's a video for anybody. Before we get into it, we have a vibrator giveaway with today's sponsor, Bellessa. You heard vibrator and you actually stayed to listen to this one, didn't you? Bellessa is an adult toy company. It's ran by women. It's for everyone though. Like, they have everything on there, and they partnered with us today to do a vibrator giveaway for you all. So I do have a link. It'll be right here on the screen that you can't click on, but if you want to memorize it, go for it. And I will have our link down in the description box and the pinned comment. When you click on the link, you win either a vibrator or a gift card that you could use towards a vibrator. Literally everybody wins. So I'm gonna show you two of their most popular vibes. That way when you get to the site, you know what to pick out with your gift card. So here we have the Demi Wand, the trusty wand designed by Miss Demi Lovato. This vibe works for all body types, has 8 levels of quiet vibration, and comes in a discreet charging case. Like, really, you put the vibe inside the case, you just line up the little yellow nodes right there with the other side, and when you close it, it has a charger on the side. So it's the most discreet charging. You could leave this on your nightstand, nobody would ever know. It is fully waterproof. You should try it in the bath or at least in the shower. And then the other one is the Air Vibe. And this is their number one, their top seller, one of their best selling items on the site for good reason. The Air Vibe by Bellessa and BuzzFeed offers both clitoral suction and G-spot stimulation, either at the same time or separately. It has 5 levels of vibration, 5 levels of suction, is fully waterproof, and also comes in a discreet charging case. You could use this one on your own. You could also use it with a partner for an absolutely wild experience. I wanted to show you how to charge this one. It comes with its own USB charging cord. See those 2 magnetic nodes? Those need to be touching the magnetic nodes that are in the case in order for the case to charge the device. And then you just plug in the device. And it doesn't take a whole hell of a lot of time to charge. So that's good. And like I said earlier, today we are giving away a free vibe or gift card to literally everyone that clicks on the link. You're going to win something. It'll be at the top of the description box, also in the pinned comment. You're gonna enter your email address and then wait a couple minutes. You're going to get your prize in your email. Thank you so much, Bellessa, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into cleaning and organizing the house. What a segue. Are you ready? I kind of have these set up in a way that you would kind of go throughout your entire day. It's not really a daily routine. All right, how about we just jump straight into it? Home hack, life hack, number 1 to help you keep your house clean and organized is to wake up and make a realistic list of the things that you need to get done. Or a super duper long list. I like to do both of them. 1, the realistic list is how many things can we get done in a day? How many things are we gonna get done today? If you wanna be very short focused and only focus on today, which is fine because we need to tackle today before we can think about tomorrow. But if you want to focus on only the tasks that need or want to get done today, then go ahead and put all those down on the list. I prefer the super long list that carries forward because things are always carrying forward, and I'm never accomplishing an entire list of something in a day, and I don't want to feel like I failed at the end of the day because things were not crossed off. I know that they're going to carry forward to the next day. So I suggest a super long list. Unless you're somebody that's easily overwhelmed by a super long list, then go with the shorter list. That way you can prioritize that day's function. I call this my brain dump. It has needs and wants. Like, I need to get the laundry done, but I also want to hang the string lights in my daughter's room. Once everything is down on paper or as a list in your cell phone if you prefer to use technology, then you won't be continually thinking about what needs to be done. Next, identify your priorities. These are the things that must be done today. So for example, you have work tomorrow. All of your work uniforms are in the laundry. You need to get the laundry done today so that you have your work uniform for tomorrow. That takes priority over organizing a closet. Tip number 2, reward yourself. Reward yourself often. You could reward yourself after every single task if you want. This is a common ADHD practice because we need the dopamine response from an action in order to keep going. So I'm more likely to accomplish the task if I know there's a reward in it for after. Drinks and treats, those are my go-to rewards. It's candy, snacks of any sort, go-to rewards for me. And your reward isn't anything crazy. It's not a shopping spree. It's like a 20-minute break to sit down, watching an episode of your favorite TV show, doom scrolling on a social media platform for 15 minutes, eating a piece of candy, allowing yourself a piece of chocolate, testing out the new vibe you got from Bellessa. There are so many different ways in which you can incorporate reward into your tasks. Making my coffee or tea is the first reward that I give myself every day. By the way, this teacup is so cool, isn't it? That's an infuser. You put the tea in the bottom, you stick that other thing on top, and it's like a screen. Don't judge how much sugar I am putting in this. Yes, that's a lot. And then you fill it up with water. And then when it's done steeping, you twist the lid and you're ready to take it on the go. It's not going to oversteep. I don't know even what brand it is, but I thought it was really cool. But yeah, this is my first reward every morning. Tip number 3, just pick up your bedroom first. I know it's like a broken record thing, make the bed, make the bed. I'm not talking just make the bed. I'm talking pick up your entire bedroom first. Making my bed when the entire rest of the space is in absolute chaos does not make sense to me. You're going to make your bed, clear off your nightstand, any other flat surfaces in your room, pick up any clothes off the floor, put any dishes in the sink, pick up any trash that you have lying around, opening up the blinds so that you get some natural sunlight. This is the way to start your day fresh. And by the way, I'm super slow at this and it only took me 3 minutes and 26 seconds to do my entire room. You're just putting your bedroom in order. This is the fresh start of the day and you already have one whole room done and you haven't even brushed your teeth yet. Don't you feel accomplished? Go you. Okay, 4 and 5 are a little bit intense. Just stay with me here. Number 4 is to pick up in categories. I have 3 main categories: laundry, dishes, garbage. If you can't get anything else tackled in your entire house except for those 3 things in a day, those are the things that I just want you to focus on. Just ignore everything else. Ignore the clutter. Ignore that there are things out. You're just going to do those 3 things. Carry around a laundry basket to make moving from room to room a little bit easier. So go room to room and pick up all of the laundry. If it's clean, then immediately put it away. If it's dirty, just throw it in the hamper. You're not doing laundry. You're just picking it up. We're not trying to overwhelm. That's again another very common thing with ADHD is executive dysfunction, in that it's really hard to get started. And especially when you see something that's an entire mountain and you really don't know how to take the bite out of that and you really don't know how to get started because it's so overwhelming, and then you don't get started, so then you don't get it accomplished. If on day 1 all you do is put the laundry in the laundry basket, the dishes in the sink, and you grab a garbage bag and you walk around your house and you pick up all of the trash, empty all of the garbage bins, and now on tomorrow's list you can add do the dishes and do the laundry. You've accomplished so much in one day with 3 categories. This really gets you going because it's so easy and it makes such a big impact on your space. You could easily, by doing laundry, dishes, garbage, that's all. Even when I ask my kids to pick up their room, I just say laundry, dishes, garbage. Please just pick up those things. I'm not worried about the rest. Their rooms are 25 to 50% cleaner right away. And I bet that that would be the same with your house. My last ADHD infused tip is to use your movement around your house to keep your house maintained. Let me explain. This sounded so confusing, more confusing than that needed to be. I like to call this never empty hands. It doesn't sound as nicely, but it makes a lot more sense that way. When you move from room to room, just don't have empty hands. So for example, if you are headed to the kitchen to grab a drink and you're passing an empty plate on the table, take it with you and take care of it. Now the table has been cleaned up while you went and got your drink. Doing little things like that really adds up. And then rather than having to pick up a lot at the end of the night when you do like your closing down the house routine, if you have one of those, you're only picking up a little, because as you were moving around your house during the day, you were just taking things that didn't belong in one room to the room that you were going to and taking care of it. And then if there's something in the kitchen that needed to go somewhere else and I was going in that direction, then I would grab it and take it to there. So it's just never an empty hand. Just when you're walking around, be intentional about it. And you're also being mindful about it in your head, is that if you're going to the bedroom and you know that you have fresh laundry on the dryer, then grab that before you head to the room. It doesn't sound like rocket science. It doesn't sound difficult. It kind of sounds like common sense, but a lot of people don't do it. And I didn't do it. I actually got this instilled at me. Quick story time. When I was 17, I worked at a bakery, and every time I left my workstation to go somewhere else, my manager would call it wasted steps if I didn't have something to bring with me to that area. So I've just kind of, it clicked. It clicked, it made sense. And then from that moment on, I've just been doing that for 20 years. I've just been making it make sense as I'm going from room to room. It will become habit for you that when you go to leave a room, you're going to look around and see if there's anything that you can take with you. And it's going to save you so much time in the end because you've made productive use of something that you were already doing. That's it. Those are the 5 tips that I'm going to give you today, because if I give you more, it's going to feel overwhelming. What I want you to do, let's recap. You're gonna wake up in the morning and you're gonna make a list of the things that you expect to get done today. Maybe a trailing list of things that may also get done tomorrow. Then you're going to reward yourself because you just accomplished accomplished something. And you can reward yourself as often as you want throughout the entire day as you complete certain tasks. Next, I want you to pick up your bedroom so that your sanctuary is perfect, and then clean your house in only 3 categories. Grab all the laundry together, all the dishes together, and all the garbage together, and get the garbage out. And lastly, as you move around your house, you're just going to move things with you. There's no intentional cleaning or decluttering in this. There's no intentional organizing in this. It's just getting you to the state of being there. Okay, so then, yeah, that's it. And don't forget about our giveaway with Valessa. I will have the link in the pinned comment and the description box down below. Everybody wins something for free. It's definitely worth checking out. You can't lose. Huge shout out to all of my patrons for making videos like this possible. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider hitting subscribe before you leave, and I'll talk to you later.
Brand new street and brand new me. Side by friends I need. Don't you tell me that you're in town, I already know. Couple days ago. Hey, now that our